foolish girl! You put in danger the life I swore to protect. How could you not call upon me?
Emil... I had to prove I was strong enough to survive. To fight on my own. I don't deserve to be a knight or a god-eater, and I'm holding you back. Keeping you here to watch over my stupid tries.
Fair Irina, no. I cannot leave the Far East because you are just beginning to take wing and fly. I choose to stay because I wish to see you grow in strength and life.
Huh?
If bold Eric were still here with us, would he allow even a scratch to mar your beautiful face? Would he not guard you? Even after seeing how far you've come? After watching you train endlessly to slay the vile Aragami and defend this place he defended? Would that change his love? Nay, I say, 10,000 nays! I know he would share your dream. He would encourage you every step. He would join you on the field of glorious battle. And I'm here to do so in his place. Of course, being the superior knight, I am certain to slay fiercer foes and... My apologies. Let us stay on track. In any case, one of my responsibilities as elder brother extraordinaire is to punish you for your disobedience. Do prepare yourself, young lady. I regret I must do this. I regret it. It is no use. I simply do not have it within me to cause harm to a young lady, especially not one for whom I care so deeply. No, Emil, you must strike. You took an oath mere moments ago to serve as her older brother. Strike! Move, you accursed hand! What?
I'm very sorry. I tried, but I can't persuade him to go home. I'm sorry, Uncle.
No. It is I who must apologize, my dear. I am his father, so it is natural that I was worried for his safety, but he has grown into a fine man, and I must respect his decisions. Irina, seeing you two together, well, I would think you siblings. Truly, he does remind me of your brother. I hope you'll watch over him. He needs you more than he knows.
Thank you. I swear on my God Ark that I will.
He's only a fledgling knight, just grown into his armor. Guide him with a firm hand, lest he stray from the chivalrous path.
And there he goes.
Greetings and good morrow. How do you fare?
Hey, Emil. You seem even more Emil than usual today. Everything all right?
Indeed, dear Irina, indeed. For this day a legend was born unto our verdant earth. This day will be marked forever as the day you, Irina der Vogelweide, accepted me as your brother. Heaven above, the words themselves have brought me to weeping. I cannot hold back the tears. They deluge from the firmament.
Hey, get it together, you jerk! Where the heck do you get this stuff from? I never said you were my brother!
Blush not thy sisterly cheek, my dearest. We have a bold journey before us. Hand in hand, we shall save this realm. Come, let us hold a grand feast to celebrate. To the lounge! Oh, hold fast. I must speak with the Lady Mutsumi first. What should we serve at this grand occasion, Captain?
Will you just go away and leave me the heck alone? My family sent some rice crackers from home. I wanted to share them with you. They're really yummy. Talking with you like this makes me feel like I'm sitting at home again. I don't feel lonely anymore. Really, Captain, you're too kind.
Still hard at work, Captain? Keep it up. Looks like you ended up helping out today. I'll do better next time. Promise.
Hey, Mon Capitan! I got a favor to ask. Starting today, we're gonna collect some new materials. That's right, it's God Arc overhaul time! Basically, every Fenrir branch has all kinds of ownerless, unattuned God Arcs just sort of lying around. Most of them want to be in the action, so they require a special touch to keep them dormant. I'm talking materials, man. But of course, you're 95% awesome by volume, so the items on your shopping list are a little more challenging. You know, sometimes I just browse the God Arc database. I find user preferences, fascinating. So, I got a question for you. When you gaze upon a God Arc, tell me, where do your eyes fall? So young. Yeah, that's an important element when it comes to winning fights. So let me do a little rephrasing. What part do you think is most attractive? You know, to an engineer. Ah, the chest. Oh, Captain, you are indeed a connoisseur. You see, it's the curve of the spine, the toned muscle of the back of the blade that truly gives it such power. Specialized strikes. People get so hung up on the edge. It's flashy and it's sharp, but without support, that blade is nothing. The finest God Eaters, the truly great, do see things with a different eye. Thank you. Thank you. Do any other parts draw your gaze? Entrance you? Now there is a place that I am rather fond of. Oh, I've spent many an hour musing on it. The legs! Oh, Captain, you are most discerning. Like a sommelier of God Arc vintages. The parts that join the flesh of God Arc, that make it a God Arc. Those little connections that facilitate transformation. In the early days of God Arcs, we're talking like classics. The way the legs were constructed was critical. And now, with all the new type God Arcs, nothing beats a fine set of legs. Do any other parts draw your gaze? Entrance you? Now there is a place that I am rather fond of. Oh, I've spent many an hour musing on it.
Hey, hey, Mon Capitan! It's almost time to go. What are you two chatting about, huh? Having fun?
Just discussing the merits of anatomy. You know, the chest, the legs, that sort of thing.
Oh, so young. You're still focused on that level. I miss those halcyon days.
Wait, what?
So very, very young. I was once like you. The only thoughts in my head were of bust lines and leggings. Things were simpler then. And I am man enough to admit that I was once so easily led astray. But all of that, my little apprentices of appraisingness, is a thing of the past.
Really? Well, what are you into now, Haru? Come on, man, you gotta tell me.
The neck.
The neck? The neck! The end of a God Arc's handle. The one people so crudely toss away as though it's nothing. The grip. They disdain.
That's right, little brother. The neck is where everything comes together. Or perhaps it is where everything begins. Its thickness, length, subtle curves. Yes! These alone determine the beauty of an entire silhouette against a moonlit night.
Of course, of course. How could I have been so blind? Yet now, it's as if the sky is open above and the purifying rain falls.
Don't beat yourself up, kid. It's a long road to maturity. Good thing you've got me to guide you on the way. You've taken yet another step on your quest, on your journey towards the Grail. What an auspicious omen to begin a mission!
Hey, Haru. What's eating you, man? I'm not used to seeing you without a grin on your face.
Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Just some bad memories is all. Kate had something to tell me that day. The day she died. We were up early that morning and she said she wanted to talk.
You ready to head out?
Sure.
Hey, Haru?
Yeah?
Well, it's nothing. I wanted to talk to you about something. It's kind of important, but it could take a while. Let's wait.
Come on, sweetheart. If you want something from Haru, just let me know.
Oh, just shut up! Although, I guess if you really wanted to give me something, I might accept a gift. I don't know, something shiny? Maybe a ring?
Sure. Girls like pretty things. I guess I'll look around and see what I can find. Well, best get to work. Monsters to slay. We'll talk later.
Yeah, later. Have a good day!
Then she left us all. She died before we ever had a chance to talk like that again. And I never knew what she'd say. It's no good dragging it up now, you know? But it's one of those things. When I remember, it all seems so unfinished.
That reminds me.
What?
It was a while before that day, but I'd heard Kate was running around meeting with someone. Something about it struck a chord. I asked her about it once, but I couldn't get anything out of her. She just put on that Kate smile. Haru can't know yet. It's gonna be a big surprise. She grinned.
And why did you wait all this time to tell me?
I'm sorry, man. Saying anything about Kate has been tough. We both miss her. But time passes, things happen, and here we are.
Don't worry about it, Gil. I get you. For a while, it was hard to talk to you. The memories came flooding back. Anyway, I shouldn't have dredged it all up. Come on, let's head home.
So, I went through all my myriad sources and did my best to trace Kate's footsteps. I think I found where she was headed. There was a house in section C15 of Glasgow's outer ghetto. She went there a few times in the month before she...
Seems like you know a lot about this, Teru.
Every branch has a database. It tracks the GPS of every God Eater's armlet at all times, so it wasn't tough to track down. I mean, it's not that big an invasion of privacy. It's basically only used when someone goes missing in the field. Yeah, it was important to find, so I just sort of, maybe a little bit hacked the Glasgow database. Honestly, the security was kinda crap. They should really get it together over there. The house is registered to one Darren Daglish. Apparently, he was a single male, 49 years of age. Then. Oh, crazy. Apparently, he was an ANCS researcher. Fascinating.
I know I've heard that name before. Can you find a way to get in touch with him?
Apparently, he transferred out this way about 2 years ago. He lives in Satellite 002 as of last month.
Did he?
So, wacky coincidence, right? The same satellite base just pinged us with a request for God Eater aid. Apparently, there's a huge origami targeting the place. I mean, it doesn't have to be you guys. Another team can handle it, I'm sure. No rush, no worries.
Fine. Let's go.
Hello? Sorry to bug you. We're from the Far East branch. Can we come in?
Oh, I've been expecting you. Sorry for the lack of hospitality. I don't get many guests.
Are you serious? Professor Double D, is it really you?
Well, bless my stars. Haru, my boy.
You two know each other?
Definitely. He was my tutor back at the Glasgow branch. I can't believe you didn't know him, Gil. It's great to see you, Professor. This day turned out to be a surprise. I never thought I'd find you out here.
You may consider me rather astounded as well. This certainly is a wonder. My, how you've grown. Quite the formidable young man, I must say. Oh, pardon. Come, sit.
You can't blame me. All the other teachers called you Professor Double D too. How was I supposed to remember your real name?
Ha! You may look a man, but you're still just a foolish boy at heart. How cruel of you. Not at all like Kate was.
Oh, that actually reminds me. I was kind of curious. What was Kate coming to you about? You know, at the end.
Ah, poor child. She had decided that she wished to teach. That is, once she retired from god-eating. She wanted my advice.
I could definitely see that.
I told her I ran my school less like a prison and more like a home. But she wanted to be very prepared. She wanted the hows and the whys. How do I get more students? How do I deal with overprotective parents? Why do we teach this way, and do they enjoy it? She had thousands, perhaps millions of questions for me.
Of course she did. Of course she did.
Unfortunately, news was slow to reach me. It must have been 6 months after that I finally heard. What a loss. So young, so hopeful. I'm sorry I couldn't attend the funeral. She deserved every honor they could grant.
Don't be. It was a beautiful ceremony.
After she passed, her dreams stuck with me. I decided that the best way to honor her was to make it come true. The satellite bases have been suffering a teacher shortage for years. I knew this was where I should begin.
That's why you came out here, to teach a new generation.
Yes, in so many words. Though I admit I'm not as spry as I once was. The kids are so excitable. Actually, I remember her saying that she wished you would join her when you left the field. A team of god-eaters becoming a team of teachers.
Of course. She had all sorts of plans for my future, didn't she? I'd love nothing more than to make her happy. But my Godarch and I've still got plenty left to do on the battlefield.
I still remember the exact words, believe it or not. Haru's a fighter, but when he's with children, he's so gentle. He is kind, understanding, and patient. Simply the perfect teacher.
Kate. It's been 3 years since I've heard her voice, and she can still shatter me like glass and piece me back together.
The Godarch overhauls are in the bag. Thanks for all the help, Captain. Seriously, you made this way easy.
I don't know, kid. I might be done for here. I'll try for the summit in the morning.
Ah, good call. You are getting up there.
Shut it, Teru.
He does have a point, man. You've had one hell of a career. Maybe it's time you thought about putting away the giant sword.
Time really flies. I blink my eyes and suddenly Teru's lifting pints with us.
And holding it together quite well after 2 or 3?
The last 3 years seem like an age of mankind and just a moment ago. That's what happens, I guess. The world sort of moves on. Have you thought at all about what Kate said? I mean, she has a point. You'd make a hell of a teacher, Haru.
Nah, man, not yet. I've still got some fight left in these old bones. I can't quit yet. Not until my holy quest has come to its final riveting conclusion. There's a lot more to learn before I pass it on.
Jeez, Haru!
No, but seriously, no one serves this long. Most God-Eaters would do anything to be out of the field. I'm still worried about you. Maybe there'd be something good in hanging up the old Godarch, finally settling down.
I don't know. I don't want to babysit some mini God-Eaters that don't know which end of the arc to hold. Although, it's probably pretty uncool for a guy to ignore his lady's final request. Especially if the lady's at all like Kate, huh, Gil?
Yeah, I think you're onto something there, Haru.
She gets to me, even now. Looks like Haru's got a new dream, boys. Hey, one quick question.
Anything.
I'm on a new path in life. Got big goals. All I really remember about school is trying to pick up girls. I'm not 100% sure what the hell we were supposed to be doing the rest of the time.
We can do it together, if that's cool. Oh, if I don't finish this by morning, I'm gonna get so yelled at!
I am not losing this time. No way, no how. Sit down. I lost. How do I keep losing?
I'd like to introduce you to the captain of Blood Special Forces.
Ah, a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for all the work you do for us.
Definitely. It's our job to keep everyone safe and sound, so come to us if you need anything. So anyway, you two should totally come and live at the den with us.
As I said, Romeo, those places are for the young. We've made a home here. That's enough.
I get that, but there's gotta be something we can do to make your lives better.
Well, there's... No, of course not. It's not something I can really ask of you. Once, a long time ago, my wife and I saw Miss Yuno perform at the satellite base.
Ah, of course. We had such a lovely time. Her voice was gentle but strong. Everyone wore the same elated smile as she sang.
It would be wonderful to hear that again.
That's perfect. I haven't heard Yuno sing live in forever. Oh, she's always traveling around. It's not going to be easy to find her and get her here. I've solved it! It's perfect! We'll have a festival! People will come from everywhere! Well, even if Yuno can't be there, we can have a show anyway. We can fill the streets with lanterns and get everyone together. We can rock this place. Oh, yeah! I'm psyched just thinking about it. We'll figure it out. We're God Eaters, after all. Noble of spirit and strong of heart. If everyone helps out even just a little, we'll have more than enough hands. Don't worry about a thing, Cap. I'll handle all the details. What could possibly go wrong? Now, come on. We've got work to do.
Maybe we could meet up tonight, Instructor. For training. Yes, training. Thank you for all the extra help. I'll blast anything that moves.
I've been meditating to curb my anger issues. Wanna join? That was some damn fine meditation. I mean, fine meditation. I'm still in need of some training. Care to help out an old-type God Eater?
Would you mind, I don't know, maybe watching a movie with me? I really liked it.
Tell me, would any of you care to try your hand at farming?
Huh? You mean like digging and stuff? With grass?
Not grass, Coda. Crops.
Sacred ground may cover the world one day. We may not always be able to rely on Oracle tech to feed our people. We'll need to revive traditional farming on the fertile soil of sacred ground, and pass on such traditions.
So who among you is up to the challenge?
We're god eaters. Eating food? Yeah, we can rock that. Making food? Not so sure.
It's an interesting proposition, guys. I just don't think we've got the manpower for it.
Farming?
Yes, indeed.
I'll try my hand.
It won't be easy to fit alongside your normal duties with blood. Are you certain, Julius?
I will do everything in my power to create a better future. This task is as important as slaying Aragami. I'll gladly pursue it. That is, of course, provided my captain will permit me. Thank you, Captain.
Precisely as I expected from the Blood Unit. Once again, I am incredibly grateful to you. We can settle on all the details later.
My apologies for what happened in there. I should have come to you first before simply agreeing to their plan. I see. It makes me very glad to hear that. When the people work the land together and share its bounty, they grow and prosper and learn. You know well that I used to try to do everything alone. I don't want that anymore. I want to work in tandem with the people here. Everyone at the satellite base, everyone in Blood. And you. When I was enthralled by Rachel and teaching the Godark soldiers, I did some terrible things. I may never be forgiven for what I've done, but at least I can show those I've hurt my remorse. I know that I need to do this, Captain. It's the only way I can make amends.
Hey, sorry to bug you, but I could use some advice. You, all of this is gonna work now. Thanks.
The child is ill. I don't know what to do. Could you help? The peace on this little face, sleeping sound. It reminds me a little of you.
Just give me a hand, okay? Let's not make a big deal. You're great. No, you're more than that. You're incredible.
Why don't you kids go and play? The God Eaters and I need to talk about grown-up stuff.
But Blood's so cool!
I have come to make amends. To apologize for all I'd done and to each victim of the Black Plague. Adults and children alike.
Black Plague? Oh, you mean that disease?
Yes, I know you were infected as well. Well, it was I who had gathered them on Friar.
Frankly, I'm not sure I can forgive you. Nonetheless, I suppose we wouldn't have the sacred ground if it weren't for you either. If you use that land and those crops to make something new, then I'll consider forgiveness.
Thank you. I swear to do all I can.
Do you have any children, Captain?
No, miss.
Whatever happens, my children's safety comes first. That's the purpose of being a parent.
Are you gonna build a factory to make the food, Mr. Captain Julius, sir?
Not quite. We're going to clear fields and grow new fruits and vegetables there.
No way. That's not how food works.
Long ago, fruits and veggies grew from seeds planted in the ground. I know it seems rather far-fetched. What's your favorite food?
I really like orange-flavored juice.
Then I suppose the first order of business is to grow oranges.
You're gonna plant juice in the ground? Hey, can my little brother and I help?
Of course you may. The more the merrier.
All right! We're gonna go to the mountains! Hey, Daichi, we're gonna go with Blood.
Are you sure about this? Don't back down from your promises.
I never hesitate to share hope, miss.
Well, I'm certainly impressed so far. I must admit, even I'm excited to see how it turns out.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Got a minute? I've got an offer for you. Making money hand over fist isn't as hard as everyone seems to think it is.
Do you think you might be able to spare me some time? Collar's crooked. It's acceptable for now.
Hey, Julius. Was I awesome or what? I was awesome, wasn't I?
Just as awesome as always. I had front row seats to you getting your ass kicked.
Truly, it was an excellent performance, Romeo. You have progressed farther than I ever imagined you might.
See, Gil, Julius gets me. It's all about mastering the art of masterful combat.
I don't think you're listening.
It's always really amazing to hear you laugh, Livy. You've been super smiley lately. I love it.
I have?
She's right. You seem much different than the girl with the hard eyes that we once met. You seem happy. Did something else change for you, Livy?
No, well, not really. Although, I'll tell you if you like.
Corporal Livy, I'm glad to see you up and about.
Thank you, Director. My convalescence is progressing quickly. I'll return to Fenrir Intelligence as soon as I'm able.
I am afraid that won't be possible.
Not... What do you mean?
I've been instructed to discharge you from service, effective immediately. With your armlet lost, you've returned to a human state. Every examination has rendered the same results. You can no longer wield other soldiers' god arcs. And as you can no longer execute those who have fallen to the infection, you are hereby released from your oaths. Your life is yours now, to do with as you see fit. You're free, Livy. Thank you for all you've done for Fenrir Intelligence. If you want, you can simply live as a human. You can reinvent yourself in any way you wish, live any life. Think of it, Livy. A future that's yours.
A future that's... mine? If that's true, Director, I believe I already know what I'd like to do. I have friends now. I want to serve with them.
I thought as much, and I'm damn proud to hear it. Since Julius's return, we've taken great strides with the P66 bias factor. the same one used by your friends in Blood Special Forces. The improved factor has already been administered to the others. I'm happy to say they have picked up their arcs once more. If you're ready, there's a chance this can restore your strength. You won't be able to wield any arc, but you can certainly hold your own.
I had long hoped that one day I could truly fight beside you. And now, that wish has come true. I can use this God Arc, my God Arc, to protect this world and the people I care about. And that fills me with joy.
Ah, it's you. I think we all need some rest.
You still wander awakened? Excellent! Allow me to escort you. My eyelids grow heavy. The moon has cast its spell, but shall I sleep? Shall I sleep?
Have I got an idea for you?
I am very sorry. Thank you, truly. Phew. Julius, it's so...
It is just a field, nothing more than potential. Well, now that I've plowed it, I'm going to plant some tubers.
What are tubers?
Potatoes, in a manner of speaking. I'm sure they will be far different than Fenrir's genetically created ones. Real potatoes growing in real fields. Take a look.
But the sacred ground should be limiting your powers. How are you doing this?
I have no better answer than you, Gil. One can never truly control the earth, it seems.
Can I eat all of that? Is it okay to?
Sure. These are root vegetables. On the right are leafy ones. Farther in are citrus trees. They're almost ready to be cultivated. It certainly hasn't been easy work hitherto, but now the true labor begins. Here we can revive ancient farming and begin a new life on this sacred ground. All of us.
Yeah, we won't let you down, Julius.
All right, let's come up with a plan. I'll grow some daikon for fresh Odin sandwiches.
I'll dig a new well.
I'll design and build a house for us. How hard could it be?
I suggest that we keep some chickens, so we'll always have a fresh supply of nutritious eggs.
And well, I guess I'll just help out wherever I can. Sorry about that.
You've always liked animals, haven't you, Shiel? Why don't you raise some here?
Animals? Yes, of course. I can see it. The animals and I surrounded by nature. Thank you.
And you, Captain, will you help me in the fields? Come, this way. We're planting carrot seeds today.
Let's dig up the mystery together, you and me! I kind of ate it all myself. We've got to get even more snacks if we're gonna crack this delicious code.
Hello, Captain. You are up late into the evening. Is that all? Wait, may we stay like this? Just for a moment longer?
I feel kind of sorry for the kid. He hasn't been getting much sleep since this started. It's a little funny, though. At first, everything had to be just right to match his producer's vision. Then the problems began. Not enough material, not enough people, not enough funding. We're God-eaters. All we know is how to fight. A rational mind would have kept this simple. But Romeo's not quite possessed of a rational mind. Romeo had a plan, and we were part of it. We objected to it, but like it or not, the kid brought us into the fold. This whole thing was conceived on a whim. It was a total mess. I'm 90% sure Romeo was just winging it most of the time. Half the team was drafted, and most of them resisted the crazier parts of his plan. But then more people came to help. He changed some things, and it started going all right. You know, even Fran, Hibari, and the operators found some time to lend a hand. Not to mention that Fran basically rewrote the entire plan from scratch. We'd be lost without her. You know, all of this stuff really gets me thinking. Romeo can't always see the big picture, but he always wants to make people happy. That's why he gets so much support. People want him to succeed. They see the energy in him and rush to help out. You know what? He may be annoying at times, but he's a good dude.
No thanks necessary. Come on, guys. I'm not that awesome.
Have you got time for a quick briefing tonight? Damn, it's late. Gotta crash soon. This quest has only just begun.
Who wants to help the engineer? I think I may have had a bit too much to drink.
Good evening, Captain. Pardon me. I kinda told the kids in the ward about you, Captain, and they got all excited. Now they want to meet you.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. My name is Romeo Leone, and I'm the event's producer. Sorry, my cheeks hurt from smiling. I'm so excited to be up here. Just look at it. We've got this amazing stage. We've got a full house of huge fans. It certainly wasn't just me working hard to make all this happen. I owe so much to everybody who's been with me since day one, and to all of you here now. I started this because I love to see people smile. When you all are happy, then I'm happy. I'm not the only one who thinks that. When we celebrate together, the world itself smiles. I ask only this. Get out there, play some games, have some fun, and enjoy yourselves. You all can do that for me, right? Amazing. Now that the boring intro is out of the way, let's get on with the show.
How are you faring, Livy? Have you been getting along with the Blood Unit?
Yes, very well, in fact. Everyone in the Far East branch has been exceedingly kind.
I'm glad. The first time on a path that you yourself have chosen. I have full faith in you. We'll be leaving for headquarters soon. Captain, I leave Livy in your care. Remember, I think of her as my own daughter. I assure you I will be keeping watch. Well, I must depart. Headquarters demands news on your managing of the sacred ground. I shall allay their fears.
Director Feldman, thank you. Thank you for everything.
Know that I expect truly great things of you, Livy.
Man, I'm down for the count.
Keep staring at the back of your eyelids like that and you'll be out the whole night.
Ah, sorry. I'm working. These logs are so heavy. I don't have the strength.
Fresh water if anyone wants some.
Would you mind pouring me a cup?
Hey, what's wrong, plant? Why are the leaves changing to such a weird color?
I'm not sure. The leaves are shifting to some sort of fading yellow color. I must check my research.
Perhaps an iron deficiency. That can cause a lack of chlorophyll.
An iron deficiency?
Well, son, what do you know about the soil?
I read a comprehensive overview before I began. I made sure to spread fertilizer and fresh lime.
All right, that's a good start. Spreading lime will help lower the soil's natural acidity. If you add too much lime, the soil becomes very alkaline, which can cause an iron deficiency.
Of course, too alkaline. I should have known.
That's so amazing! You're like a plant doctor!
Just a trick of the trade from the old days when I worked the land.
Thank you. If you have any more tricks of the trade, we'd be glad to hear them.
It'd be a pleasure to offer. It's been ages since I've gone out and gotten my hands dirty.
Oh, I know! Let's get Shield to come help too! This is gonna be so much fun!
Oh, hey there. Burning the midnight oil? So many people put their faith in me, put their safety in my hands. I gotta work hard for all of them.
Julius here. What is the extent of the damage?
Well, the construction site is still in one piece.
The chickens survived.
All the leafy vegetables are ruined, though.
Damn.
Unfortunately, approximately 30% of the orchard was lost following the landslide.
The plots are new. The bedrock is still weak. We need to be ready in case it happens again.
Yeah, we need to make sure to keep all of the little plants safe.
However, if the drainage project continues as planned, the excess alkali will be easily washed away.
So I guess it's not all bad.
Exactly. You give the land a little, and you get a little back. Farming is about harmony.
Well, luckily the house is still okay. The landslide didn't even get near it.
That's the best news yet. When it's complete, we should have a celebration of our harvest. With any luck, we should have onions, potatoes, and carrots at the ready. Do you have any thoughts on dishes to serve?
It's gotta be curry.
I suppose so. Unfortunately, we lack the curry tree.
The curry tree? You serious, Julius? Curry tree?
Yes. Without the tree, we'll have no curry fruit, and hence no powder.
Oh, sweetie, there's no such thing as a curry fruit. Curry powder is a mixture of spices.
Spices? That's... I had no idea. I beg your forgiveness.
Well, whatever magic is in curry, we gotta get some.
So wait, who wasn't laughing at that? Did you really think there's a curry tree and fruit?
I hadn't questioned its existence.
I'll gladly make some sweets for the children to balance the spiciness.
So, as your mentor-to-be, I think I should teach you a couple things.
You can learn much about the present from studying the past. For example, woodblock prints, very cool.
Shiel, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine, Livy. Cappy merely nipped me.
He bit you? Here, may I see it? Oh, thank goodness, it's not a deep wound. Although your sleeve was torn a little. If you bring it to me later, I'd be glad to mend it for you. He was likely just angling for more attention. I'll be sure to speak to him about this.
Livy's really starting to feel like a member of the team, huh? She's kind of like a big sister to everyone in Blood. Oh, Captain! Did I tell you how Livy scolded Gil and Romeo after that last mission where they got all scratched up? They were all, "We're boys, so we're tough, we'll be fine." And Livy was all, no, it'll totally get infected." She chased them around with soap and water. The looks on their faces were priceless. I wish you'd gotten to see it, Captain. That's for sure.
Oh, Captain, your collar is rather frayed. I'll be making good use of my sewing kit. Bring it to me later and I'll fix it right up.
I'd like to talk to you if you can spare a moment. Thank you, really. I think I'm beginning to understand just how misplaced my assumptions were.
We did it!
It's our curry.
Made from fresh veggies.
Enjoy!
I can't believe it looks so good. Can we eat it? Huh? Please?
Take as much as you like.
We have boiled eggs as well.
I never really thought we'd be able to do this.
So let's eat.
Many thanks for the food. They all seemed so happy today. When the spiral tree closed, I told you that was where I must face my final battle. I never imagined my battle would be anything like this. Thank you, Captain. I am loath to ruin the moment, but we must consider pest control tomorrow. The butterfly larvae make lunch of our leaves. I don't want to kill them, though. We'll find a way. Oh, and of course, curry powder has dozens of spices. We should experiment with growing them, like coriander. There's a long way to go before we bring back real farming. Today, we've taken a first step. There's still plenty of work to go around, Captain.